Yo guys, just before I jump into the intro to this video, I just wanted to quickly talk to you guys about the way that these videos are structured. I've noticed lately that a lot of comments are saying that the videos are a bit too long. I've had quite a few 30-minute videos. That won't be happening the entire year. I just had a lot of clips backed up. But the flipping videos in particular, this one is 18 minutes long. I just finished editing it. I definitely could condense this down to be around 10 minutes. 10-minute video or so. Let me know down in the comments section, guys, if you do want to see me condense it down and go a little bit less in depth with all the flips that I go through, or you want me to continue going as in depth as I go with all the flips that I do. Like I said, just let me know in the comments, and I hope you guys enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, it is back. The 1GP flipping series is back. I stopped this when the Theatre of Blood came out last year, and I just never got back into it. The plan was to go from one gold piece to a max cash stack doing nothing but flipping in the Grand Exchange. In case you're unfamiliar with the series, I'll do a quick recap for you guys. Yo, what's up guys, it's EVscape, and we're going to be doing a 1GP flipping challenge. We got 1GP at the Grand Exchange. Let's turn it into some money. Yo, what's up guys, it's EVscape again, and the Theatre of Blood is about to come out. I got to stop this series for now. I'll see you guys soon. And that was the entire series up to this point. So, obviously, I'm joking, guys. If you do want to catch up on this series, I'll leave a link to the playlist. I'll put all of the videos in a playlist. You guys can watch and see how we got to 242 million GP. But this is where we were when we left off the last video. We were a little bit higher than 242 mil, but I decided to round it down to 242 mil, and we'll go from there. I want to get a max cash stack on this account this year, and I guarantee it will happen. We will get a max cash stack from 1GP this year. I've never seen anyone on YouTube finish a series like this. People have done 1GP flipping series, but no one has ever made it to a max cash stack and actually finish the job. I'm going to do that this year. That being said, boys, let's go ahead and jump into some overnight flips and try and make some coin. If we are going to make the max cash stack, we need to make approximately 40 million gold pieces every week. Let's do this. Alrighty guys, I've found the first item we're going to be looking at on GE Tracker, and we definitely want to be grabbing a few of these torture ornament kits. It looks as though we can make about 100k profit on each of these. They have a buy limit of 4 in the Grand Exchange, so let's go ahead and chuck in an offer for 8 of these. We are going overnight. Hopefully we can hit 2 buy limits. Going to chuck in the offer for 4.2 mil. Let's go ahead and chuck 8 of those in, and that is going to take up 33 mil of our 242. Next item we're going to have a look at is something that we've had quite a bit of success with in the past. That is the Team Cape Zero. Along with ornament kits, we do really well with these team capes. So let's go ahead and chuck in an offer for 8 of these as well, and we're going to chuck them in for 4611k. Boom, 36 million GP in those. Nice little interesting one here that looks like there's a decent profit on GE Tracker is the Bryophyta's staff, and we're going to chuck in an offer for 16 of these. See if we can manage to get a few of these overnight for about a 200k profit each. Looks as though we're finding a decent profit on ruby bolts right now, guys. We're going to chuck in an offer for 22,000 of these. That's going to be 2 buy limits. They're buying for 285 and selling for 315. So if we get this one off, that's a decent 500k profit there. I'll definitely take that. Now, we are coming up to the release of the Hydra, and one of the items that I'm looking at is the Ancient Wyvern Shield. I'm just going to quickly have a look at the prices now and see if we can't make a decent chunk of profit overnight on these bad boys. Looks as though we might be able to make a decent profit if we manage to snag these overnight. What have we got left? Let's go ahead and just chuck in an offer for 3 of these Ancient Wyvern Shields. Looks like we could make about 2 mil on these each. Alright guys, I think the last item we're going to go with tonight is the Anguish Ornament Kit. I'm going to try and snag 2 of these for 12.5 mil. They are trading for about 13 at the moment, so hopefully we can get a bit of an undercut on these ones and make 500k profit a piece. Alrighty boys, you can probably tell by my voice, but it is the next morning. I've just gotten up. Unfortunately, not a whole heap came through last night. We did get all the Team Cape Zeros though, which is very nice. I'm going to go ahead and cancel the offers here. except for the Ancient Wyvern Shields. I'm going to leave those in because it looks as though there's still a pretty decent margin on these if we manage to buy a couple. So I'll leave those in and just pray for the best. We're just going to have to check the price on these TMK Zeros and Bryophytus Staffs, as well as a couple of Ruby Bolts. So all these TMKs are 46.11 each. Now they're going for 46.63. So we'll chuck them in for that. I'm actually going to chuck them in for 47.50. Which is 150k profit each. The reason I'm going to chuck it in for this much is because they tend to go for about this much towards the end of the day every day. So if we can get them in there and leave them in all day, we might have a decent chance that they will come through. Going to chuck the Bryophytus Staffs in for 2,600 each, 2.6 mil. That's about a 50k profit on each of those. And it looks as though we're going to make 20 GP on each of these Ruby Bolts. We bought them for 285 each, and they're going for about 306 at the moment. So whack them in, that's a decent 220k profit. So if all this comes through, that's going to be about a 2 mil profit overnight, which is not too bad at all. But if these come through, that's going to be a cheeky little 5 mil we're looking at. Fingers crossed on that. Unfortunately, today is New Year's Eve. So I have to work tonight, which means I'm not going to be able to flip on this account throughout the night. Bit unfortunate, but we're going to make up for that definitely tomorrow because I've got the whole day. I can just sit here, flip items, and hopefully we can make like 10 to 20 mil. Should be huge. Alrighty guys, it's actually 2 days since the last clip. Unfortunately I had to work last night, so I wasn't able to record a clip. That being said, all of the 10K Bryophytus Staffs and Ruby Bolts did sell off, so we did make a decent profit there. Up to 240, almost 244 mil from 242, so very nice there. What I also realized is while I'm away from the computer, I can actually just flip on mobile now, and I don't really need to record the clips because the trade history is in the Green Exchange. So what I can do is just flip throughout the day on mobile, and if anything exciting happens, I can just take a screenshot and run you guys through it, which is awesome. But it's currently 8 p.m. I'm not planning on going to bed anytime soon, so I'm going to flip throughout the night with this 243.9 mil, see where we can get it up to, and hopefully it's a decent chunk of change. Might be on about 245, 246 by the end of the night, and then we'll get the overnight ones going and get back on track. Man, when you are flipping, sometimes you just get so lucky. 20,200,000 we bought all these BCPs for, and we sold 5 of them off for 20,500,000. So that's a 1.3 mil profit. Sorry, 1.5 mil profit straight up. And then we sold these ones for 35k profit each, because I just needed to get rid of them. But that is crazy. Once again, it's so weird when you find these little flips, you know, they just pop out once or twice a day. 250k each on these torches. That's just a mil in like no time whatsoever. And like you could do this with 57 mil. You see, if you had 57 mil, you could make a 1 mil in just a couple minutes. It's crazy. All right, guys, pretty successful night here, if I do say so myself. Lots of Bandos items, few Staffs of Light, few Ammies of Torture, few Necklaces of Anguish, few other items in there, Saradome and God Swords, blah, blah, blah. 247 mil we're ending tonight on, which means we're 3 days in and we've made 5 mil. That is not keeping up with where we need to be. But like I said in the intro, once we get up to a bill GP and we can start flipping twisted bows and rapiers and stuff like that, we're going to start making absolute bank. Now, let's go ahead and get our overnight flips in and see what we can do with it. Right, first thing is first, I'm going with a Sanguinesti Staff. I tried to flip this earlier today and it did not work out. It has been as low as 131 today, and as high as 137. So if I can get this for 132 and sell it for 137, I am laughing. Master Wands, I'm going to go ahead and chuck in a full 8 of those for 6,300 a pop. If they come through, we're looking at about a 3 to 400k profit on each of these. That would be very nice. Next item we're looking at is actually Dragon Darts, and this is going to take up the rest of our cash stack. They're currently trading at 2,917, so we are undercutting a little bit here. But as you can see, their mid price is 3,035. If we get 64 mil worth of these, tomorrow it's going to be 66 mil worth. So let's go ahead and chuck these in. Fingers crossed we manage to get them all, and fingers crossed the price manages to go back up overnight. Boom, boom, boom. We have all our money in flips right now, and there's only 3 of them. If none of them come through tomorrow morning, I'm going to look like a fucking tool. All right, guys, next morning, and unfortunately, nothing has come through except for the Dragon Darts. Not a single Master One, not a single Sanguinesti Staff. But we can go ahead and sell these Dragon Darts off for 2,975 a pop. What do we buy them for? 64,200, and we're selling them for 65,400. So 1.2 mil there. Look, I really can't complain with that. That being said, I've got 182 mil sitting here, and I'm streaming today, so I can't flip throughout the day. Plan is right now, I'm just going to go ahead and find an item on GE Tracker I can chuck in. That will hopefully net me a pretty decent profit by the time I finish streaming. And then once I finish streaming, bada bing, bada boom, we're hooking back in. And I have found that item. We're going to go ahead and buy ourselves an Ancestral Robe set. 151.8 million, smack that in, and hopefully be able to sell it off for about 154. So 2 mil profit there. And if we sell the darts, we're laughing. Alrighty, boys, it is after the stream. Looks like that Ancestral Robe set has sold off to us. We're gonna go ahead and get that out, and I'm just gonna quickly see what it's selling off for right now. I don't want to sit it in for too long because I've got some time now after the stream that I can go ahead and flip with. And I think we're just going to chuck it in for 154 and hope that it sells off pretty swiftly. That'll be a decent 2.2 mil profit as well as the Dragon Darts. Which means if that's the case, we've already made our 4 mil today and I'm not even started day flipping, which is huge. Man, so I had it in for 154 and it wasn't selling. So I popped it down to 153 and it wasn't selling. And then I popped it in for 152 because I was like, fuck it, I'll make more money throughout the night. And she's gone for 152. 152. What the fuck was that? Anyway, we still got 5,000 Dragon Darts left. So, you know, about 20 mil in there. Yeah, we're just going to flip throughout the night with this 229. I'm a bit upset that the flip didn't go too well there. But you know what? You literally can't win them all. Like, it's impossible to win them all. And if you do win them all, something is very, very wrong. Alright, guys, I am fairly certain I've been up all at 6 a.m. You know, my video's just come out. I was going to stay up anyway, but I 100% did not want to go to bed before. Yeah, there it is. We hit 250 mil in the cash stack. Looking very, very nice. That being said, it's time for the overnight flips. I want to make this at least 251 tomorrow. I don't know why, but my overnight flips just don't seem to go very well. I think what I make the mistake of doing is going on to GE Tracker and getting the items that are in the top of the listing, because they're probably not going to stay in the top of the listing overnight. They're not going to be that great. What I think I need to do is pick a few items that we're going to flip on each given day. So I'll pick 4 items and I'm going to flip on Monday. 4 items I'm going to flip on Tuesday. 4 items I'll flip on Wednesday. Mix it up so people can't really catch on to what I'm flipping on each particular day and try and outmargin me. But pick different items and just stick with them rather than just trying to pick new items every single day. So I think that's what we're going to do tonight. First item we're going for is the Occult Ornament Kit. We're going to go ahead and chuck this one in for 41.50, and I am going to try and snag a cheeky 12 of these. The GE limit is 4. Hopefully by the time we wake up, we manage to snag all of those. There's 49 mil right there. Next item we're going to have a snag at is the Eclectic Impling Jars. For some reason, they've just been shooting up in price lately, like crazy high. The GE limit is apparently 18k. Can we buy 36,000 of these? Let's give it a dip, boys. This could be a big one if we can make 100 GP on each of these. And the last item we're going to look at today is the Monk's Robe Top. Now, I could put this in for 5,100, but we do have 52 mil, and I want to buy 10 of them. So why not just make it 5.2 mil and make a little bit less money, make it more likely that we're going to get them to come through. There it is, boys. All of the money invested. Come on, let's have a better morning tomorrow than we had today. Next morning coming in here, boys, and we managed to get all of the Eclectic Implings. I'm always very wary when I get all of a certain item because that means that most likely we're going to lose money on it. If we just go ahead and buy an Eclectic Impling right now, chuck that in, and yeah, we lost money on this. Fuck. That being said, we did get 2 Monk's Robe Tops G. And if we go ahead and check on GE Tracker what the Monk's Robe Top G is going for, should be able to sell these bad boys for about 600k profit total. we'll just leave them in throughout the day, and fingers crossed. So 146 mil there. We bought them for 147. Yeah, we're probably going to break even on today. Ah, damn. All right, all the eclectic impling jars have sold off, and we're at 239 mil. We left off last night with 250 mil. And we're going to be about 251. So, made a decent amount throughout the day. I'm not done flipping just yet. Probably a couple more hours, but it's looking decent. This is the part of the night where I'm supposed to do my overnight flips, but I'm just fucked. Like, this sickness is killing me. I might actually die. Alright guys, this is the next day. I still have gastro. I'm still feeling like absolute shit, but I chucked in a couple of flips while I was in bed. We managed to buy third age plate bodies for around 56 mil, and we've sold a few of them off for 57, which is huge. I got 1 mil profit on each of these bad boys, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do the exact same offer again, chucking 56 mil. And hopefully we can buy them and just keep making our 1 mil profit, because I just don't think I'm going to be able to flip throughout the day today. I'm in bed all day. Alright boys, it is the end of the night. I'm feeling a little bit better. I've got a good feeling that this illness will be gone tomorrow, and you know, I can stop fucking complaining about it finally. But overnight flips, let's go ahead and jump on in, see what we can find on the old GE tracker. There's a few items that I want to look at and see what kind of margins we can get on them. Let's have a look. So I think tonight we're going to go completely third age. I'm going to try and get 2 third age plate bodies for 56 mil. Going to attempt to grab 2 sets, let's go 4 sets of third age range legs. And finally, I'm actually going to try and snag a third age wand for 74 mil. If these come through, we're looking at some decent profit, maybe even 10 mil overnight. Let's go. All right, guys, it is the next day, and today is the day this video is going to go up. So this will be the last day that we do some flipping. We managed to get literally all of the third age items. While I was away, I jumped on mobile. We managed to get the third age wand. Suss this. For 74 mil, and we sold it for 80. That's a 6 mil profit in one go. That's so sick. Managed to get the rest of the third age. We're going to go ahead and try and sell all that off right now, and I'm going to flip a little bit throughout the night, see what we can make. But like I said, this video is going up today, so this is going to be the last rush to see how much we can make this week. So the last of the third age plate bodies have sold off, guys, for 56.6. So we made 1.2 mil on those. 2 mil on the third age range legs, and 6 mil on the third age wand, 9.2 mil in the overnight flips. Get that up here. Alrighty guys, so we managed to make a little bit throughout the night. You know, just the usual flips, torches, anguishes, dexterous press scrolls, dragon hammers. Sorry if my voice sounds a little raspy right now. I went out and got fucking lit last night. But managed to make a decent amount throughout the night, and this is what we're going to end the week on at 268,297,120 GP. And we started the week with 242, which means we made 26 mil this week. I think I said we need to make about 40 mil per week to make the max cash stack by the end of the year. We are definitely going to make the max cash stack by the end of the year. The more money we get, the more money we're going to be able to make. So, this week we've made about a 10% return on investment. That's huge. If we can continue making a 10% return on investment throughout the entire year, by the time we get to a bill, we're going to be making 100 mil a week. And that is fucking heaps. But like I said, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give it a like, and we'll catch you guys in the next video tomorrow. Take it easy. Yo, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode in EV365. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm putting out a new video every single day this year. Don't forget to click that bell icon as well so you get notified when it comes out. If you guys really enjoyed a video, you could also leave a like. That really helps out the channel to get the videos in suggested, and it's really good for channel growth. On top of that, if you are enjoying the videos and want to see some of these things get made live as they happen, I stream 5 days a week over on Twitch. Crazy stuff like this goes down very often. Boys!
Oh no, I know that noise. Oh, you have to.
I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm safe.
How much cash is that?
124 mil. Holy fuck. Muscles.
That's
Hey,
disgusting.
did you just fart?
It's fucking disgusting.
And if you just want to keep up with my day-to-day wheelings and dealings, you can also follow me over on Twitter at EVscapeOfficial. All links will be in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow. Take it easy.